Miraculous is fucking dead! It's thanks to you cunts stabbing it in the fucking chest! You and every one of these fake righteous undeserving Miraculous characters, fuck you! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. It is finally time to talk about this woman right here, Zoe Lee. A couple of months ago I said this, because while Marinette is my least favorite character in the whole show, she still isn't the worst character. Since then, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, have been endlessly and desperately requesting me to do a rant about her. Everyone was excited to see me make a video about Zoe, and believe me, I was very excited as well. And also, I am not taking back what I said. This woman is truly the worst character in the entire series. Mary, even though I hate her so much, is my least favorite, but she is the worst. You've all been waiting for this, I've been waiting for this as well, so let's get into it. Miraculous Lady Trash is my favorite cartoon of all time, blah blah blah. I've made 10 videos of this topic already. Now before we talk about this woman, let us first talk about the episode where she is officially introduced, and the worst episode ever. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, or a bag of chips, or whatever the hell you have right now, and enjoy the video. Soul Crusher crushed my already crushed soul. Let's get to the plot. Once upon a time, a stranger named Zoe Lee goes to the Bread Chang Bakery, and after a couple of dialogues, Mary immediately, and I mean this in the most honest way possible, immediately gives Zoe her phone number. Just fucking wow. So anyway, Zoe goes to her family's hotel house. I guess you can call that a hotel house because that's where they sleep, that's where they eat. Yeah, she meets her mother Audrey and her sister, half-sister, Chloe for the first time. So does that mean Audrey is a cheater? A very special cameo from Velma! Chloe then tells Zoe that if she wants to be her true sister, and if she truly wants to be a part of this family, she needs to act like Trevor. So she does exactly that. But we can see in her eyes that she doesn't like what she's doing. And you can definitely see in my eyes that I really couldn't fucking care less about everything that's happening right now! Later, Zoe got akumatized because she's sad about not being herself, I guess. She transforms into Chloe. I don't remember why she looks like Chloe in her villain form, and I don't even bother remembering why because I don't care. Our two heroes, Ladybug and Rena Rouge, Cat Noir. I don't know why I said Rena Rouge. They managed to save the day. In the end, Zoe says sorry to everyone, and they all accepted this complete stranger's apology. Zoe and Chloe remained as rivals, and the episode ends. In a nutshell, this episode is nothing but a pathetic, nonsensical, desperate attempt to get me to hate Chloe. Now, if you guys don't already know this, I love Chloe. She's such a fucking masterpiece. It's all because of Season 2, aka the best season in my opinion. Chloe's development is one of the biggest reasons why I think Season 2 is the best, and why I think this show is pretty good. I don't know why, but I just think it's so beautiful. Seeing a bad person turn good in the end. I mean, have you seen Stranger Things? Have you seen Steve Harrington? And it just disappointed me so much that they decided to completely abandon Chloe's redemption arc and make her bad again in a way that makes no sense at all. All because the creator does not like her. This, my friends, is what you call character assassination. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, character assassination is basically destroying someone's reputation in a very unjustified way. Chloe had a great reputation back in Season 2, and then it got Thanos snapped in Miracle Queen. All because the creator does not like her. That is what you call character assassination. He ruined Chloe's reputation, and the reason why he ruined it is completely unjustifiable. And I can't believe that he's actually not done shitting on Chloe. In Soul Crusher, it's character assassination again, but this time it's even worse. Let us analyze Chloe in this episode, and why it's extremely noticeable and obvious that the writers were just trying way too hard to get me to dislike Chloe. Take a look at this scene, for example. We see that Velma is now Chloe's slave. And I'm not using the word slave as an exaggeration, by the way. So I guess all of this is not friendship, this is slavery? Huh? Another example is this.
Your father only exists to give you everything you want whenever you want. Daddy!
Really? So she only cares about her father merely because of the fact that she can use him to do whatever she wants whenever she wants? There are some times where she actually does use her father's name to get what she wants, but that's not really the only thing that she does to her father. She has shown some care for him. Remember Origins Part 2? Chloe hugged Andre. Does that mean anything? Look at Maledictator, an episode which I firmly believe to be canon. Chloe is revealed to be very concerned about what happened to her father. She even tried to apologize. Remember the god-awful season 3 finale? I can't believe I still remember that shit, but I just need to point this out. Before she joins the dark side, she told Gabriel to purify her parents first. Does that mean anything? According to Soul Crusher, none of that meant anything. Because for the sake of assassinating Chloe's reputation, they decided to completely rewrite the past. And they made her believe that her father is nothing more than a tool. SMH. Let's take a look at this scene, where she talks to Zoe about Adrian.
Rule number 148. Obviously, you need a guy BFF to wrap around your finger. Preferably gorgeous and very rich. That one over there is mine. Adrian's. He's the best there is. So keep your hands off, you hear?
So, Chloe, despite the fact that she was the only friend Adrian had when he was little, despite the fact that she threw a party because she values her friendship with Adrian so much, despite the fact that she tried to cheer up Adrian and Felix, she now sees Adrian as a popularity trophy that she owns. For what reason? Nothing but character assassination. Am I supposed to believe that all of this happened in another dimension or something? Are these episodes even canon or what? The truth is, all of these episodes are canon and they all happen in this one universe. And the other truth is, Soul Crusher is a pathetic, nonsensical, desperate character assassination for Chloe. A character that I really like. So I really can't see any reason why I shouldn't hate this episode. The only good thing that I can say about Soul Crusher is at least it looks, feels, and sounds like a magnum opus. Compared to the next episode that I'm about to talk about right now. So 2 out of 10, let's get on to the next smelly fecal matter. I think Queen Banana might just be the worst Miraculous episode of all time. Everything that I hate about a Miraculous episode is present in Queen Banana. This episode is every single Miraculous episode that I dislike all combined into one. Queen Banana is pure nightmare fuel. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try my best not to lose my mind like last time, so here we go. Cock. The episode starts with Mary designing something. Oh yeah! I just remembered, she has a dream! Her dream is to be a fashion designer. Oh, can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I still remember. When was the last time this was highlighted, huh? Anyways, she's making costumes for a movie that stars... Ugh. Chloe heard the news and demands that she should replace Zoe. That sounds like an ingenious idea, don't you think? Chloe kept on demanding changes in the script again and again and again and again and again and again and again for no believable reason other than character assassination. After everyone got tired of Chloe, they decided to finish the movie all by themselves. After the film is done and got released in theaters, Chloe became furious. She tried to ask her dad to delete the movie, but Gabriel actually liked this stupid movie, so he won't do it, I guess. Adrian calls her out. He then reminded her of the pinky promise she made. Chloe refused to apologize, and their friendship that lasted a very long time since they were kids officially and canonically got Thanos snapped. Adrian, I know your friend Chloe did a bad thing in this stupid episode, but tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why you would call her out only now. Because she tried to sabotage a movie. A fucking movie. Adrian, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you do know that she has done way worse things than this crap. She nearly killed people in Queen Wasp. She joined sides with Gabriel in Miracle Queen. In this episode, she only tried to ruin an awful movie. And now you call her out? Now you break up with her? Why only now? Tell me why! Tell me why! What is the reason behind this? Why do I need to answer such a stupid question? Of course I know the reason behind this. The reason behind their breakup is nothing but to simply make Chloe look bad. Later, Chloe got akumatized for the 1, 2, 3, 4th time, I think, and she transforms into Queen Banana. Chloe, can I just ask you to lay down your guns? Lay down your guns! Zoe says that she should reason with Chloe, but Mary, shit, says this.
She's mainly mad at me, so I should try and reason with her. Unfortunately, no one can reason with your sister Zoe.
So, reasoning is not an option anymore? It actually worked with Alia in Gang of Secrets. You reasoned with her, and she managed to break free from Gabriel. If that can happen to Alia, that can happen to anyone. Because you know what they say, if you can do it, you can too. But nope, that can't happen to Chloe because she's bad. She was, is, and will always be bad. Bad on the outside and bad on the inside. She's just so bad. And if you like Chloe, then you're bad. Ladybug's lucky charm told her to recruit Zoe for the battle.
But Chloe's going to be furious. She used to be Queen Bee. Chloe will never know it's you. Unlike her, you'll keep your identity a secret.
Wait. What in God's name did she say?
Chloe will never know it's you. Unlike her, you'll keep your identity a secret.
I feel bad for Cat Noir. He doesn't know that his partner, who he is devoted to, is a goddamn hypocrite. So she transforms into Vesperia. We'll talk about her design later. I honestly don't know what to say anymore about the next scene. It's just... It's literally nothing but non-stop desperate character assassination for Chloe and non-stop desperate character hype for Zoe. All of the characters, including my boy Plague, just kept on overhyping Zoe and over-shitting on Chloe again and 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 again.
Thrilled to make your acquaintance, Vesperia. That Vesperia is to Queen Bee what Formidable is to Roquefort. Sweeter, more refined. But I am the real Queen Bee. Nat Ladybug chose me to defend Paris because you couldn't. Really good. And so is Vesperia, don't you think, Cat Noir?
Shut the fuck up! I get it, okay? I fucking get it. Zoe is amazing. Chloe is not. I get it. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a fucking moron for loving Chloe in the first place. I'm a fucking moron for getting invested in this. I'm a fucking moron for hoping that she'll change. And I'm a fucking moron for hoping that this show is going to get better. If I have a girlfriend right now, she would stop me from doing this. But I don't have a girlfriend, so... Repeatedly telling your audience to do what you want them to do, love this character, but not this character, if this is not what you call bad writing, then I guess bad writing simply does not exist. I swear to God, the writers of this episode really need to take a lot of normal pills. Let's move on before I break something again. Chloe got purified and yells at Lady Bitch and the goddess of Mary Seuss. I feel your anger, baby. Lady Bitch tried to give her a lucky charm. I mean, magical charm. But she refuses. Thankfully, the almighty Zoe has a great idea. She lied to Chloe that this magical charm is from Audrey. Wow. She lied. I forgive her. Because I'm supposed to forgive her, right?
Maybe this will help Chloe become a better person.
Let's hope so, Tiki.
No! Don't you fucking dare do this to me again. Say that Chloe will be a better person, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I know where they are going with this. They are going to get my hopes up and then completely ruin it all in the end. They're going to build up to something so they can make Chloe a completely irredeemable psychopathic monster. They already fooled me once. Fool me twice? I'm going to punch someone's face. So don't you dare lie to me again. I definitely know where this is going. You can't lie your way out of this one. Speaking of lying, where the hell is my waifu? So the episode ends with an image that's pure manifestation. See how she's in the dark side while our best character ever is in the bright side? I mean, come on. Now what the hell does that mean? That means nothing. But only angels love Zoe. And only psychopathic heartless monsters love Chloe. Queen Banana is one of the most atrocious cartoon episodes I've ever had the displeasure of watching and hearing. This is one of the most disgusting, despicable things I have ever witnessed in my life. I don't know about you guys, but never have I ever seen a cartoon episode that actually tried to hurt the audience. And I've never, ever heard of a creator that hates his own creation so much. It's just sick thinking that the creator of the show actually believes that Chloe Bourgeois, a young teenager, is irredeemable, incapable of changing and growing, all because she does bad things. No one should ever believe that if you do bad things, change is impossible. That's just very sick. I don't mean this sick, but this sick. Now before you start calling me a hypocrite for claiming that Chloe is not irredeemable, while claiming that Mary is irredeemable, I'm here to tell you, if you have actually watched that video, I said something very important in the end. I took back what I said. She is not irredeemable. Even though I've been very hard on Mary, calling her names and all that stuff, I'm actually giving her a chance. Because I believe that even if someone does a lot of bad things, they can always redeem themselves. It is always possible to change internally. If you think I'm naive for saying that, that's totally fine. At least my mentality is a lot healthier than the mentality of the writers. Unlike them, I have a heart. I actually believe that everyone is capable of changing and growing. Okay, maybe there are some people in this world that are irredeemable. Maybe being irredeemable is actually possible, but I will say this. Saying that young teenagers are irredeemable is beyond wrong. Teenage life is supposed to be the time for you to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And saying that bratty teenagers like Chloe are incapable of changing is never right. I hate this episode so much. Even when you ignore the fact that this episode is such a bad influence, it's still a terrible episode in general. The writing is like... The writing is like nothing I've ever seen. All of the characters, they all feel like they're being mind controlled. They don't feel natural. I mean, take a look at Plague. He said that Vesperia is really nice. Everything Queen Bee wasn't, even though he only met her for a couple of seconds and doesn't know anything about her at all. Take a look at Adrian. He ended his friendship with Chloe all because she tried to sabotage a fucking movie. She has done much worse things than that way before this episode, you stupid The writing of this episode is so pathetically lazy and has no effort at all. You know what? I think I want to take back what I said about Truth, Lies, and Gang of Secrets. I know I gave them low scores, but I gotta admit, looking back, they're pretty good, because at least they were trying. They were trying to be good. They have effort. And most importantly, they were not trying to intentionally hurt the viewers. I don't like these episodes, but I never knew they were actually good episodes ever since I saw this monstrosity. These episodes, I gotta give them credit for effort, as well as the rest. Every single Miraculous episode is way better than these two. I just realized that. All of them are good merely because they all have effort in their writing, which is a good thing. A really, really good thing. Even though that they failed, a lot of them failed, at least they tried. These episodes have no fucking effort at all. All they did is force me to hate Chloe and love Zoe. If you really want me to hate Chloe and love Zoe, then at least put some fucking effort in your goddamn writing. These episodes didn't even bother at all. It's pathetic. Truly, truly pathetic. I'm going to give Queen Banana a solid 1 out of 10. Deserves an Oscar. I'm giving this a 1 not because it tried to destroy my favorite character once again. I actually have no problem with that concept. I'm giving this a 1 simply because the writing of this episode has zero effort. It didn't try at all. It was so incredibly, inconceivably, unthinkably, mind-bogglingly, mind-blowingly broken. I have seen a lot of atrociously bad Miraculous episodes, but this episode is my limit. I have never been so mad in my life. I am angry, I'm sad, I'm upset, and most importantly, I feel stupid. I feel stupid for hoping that this show will get better and better as time goes on. Maybe this show will get better. I just hope they won't ever make another episode like this again. This is something I hope I will completely get over in the future. Because I swear to God, I look forward to living the rest of my life without ever watching, let alone hearing this episode again. I'm not lying when I say that the only credit that I'm going to give this episode is the fact that they made Chloe look so awesome. She looks absolutely gorgeous, but other than that, I mean this with no exaggeration. I hope this episode gets deleted. Because what's the point? I don't really see any point to this episode other than to make Chloe look bad again. You already did that in Miracle Queen. Why did you have to do it again? It doesn't really add anything new to the overarching plot of Miraculous. It doesn't really do anything. It's nothing but a horrible, useless waste of a filler. You can completely delete this episode from existence and nothing will change story-wise. I would never, ever, ever recommend Queen Banana to anyone. Miraculous fans, non-Miraculous fans, don't ever watch this episode. And don't ever let your kids watch it, please. Going to hell is honestly a lot better than watching this episode again. Who am I kidding? This episode is hell. Do I hate Chloe now? To be honest, no. I don't hate Chloe. I don't want to hate her because I feel like she's trapped in a cage that was built by the writers. Chloe Bourgeois right now is a damsel in distress. She needs to be rescued from the writers. Please, set her free. I think I can say the same thing for everyone, including her. Specifically in these 2 episodes, I don't hate any of the characters because they all feel like they are trapped and being forced to do stupid shit. They all need to be saved. Hashtag justice for the Miraculous characters. Hashtag free the Miraculous characters. Hashtag justice for the entire Miraculous Ladybug TV show. Hashtag asking Alexandria is awesome! This is off topic, but I just need to get this off my chest. Edna Mode from The Incredibles is literally Ringo's star. Now let's talk about Zoe Lee. Zoe looks so beautiful. That's literally the only compliment she's getting from me. Now it's time to insult her. Let's get to my minor complaints first. Her voice sucks. I mean, just look at her. Just look at her. Take a nice long look, that's what she said. Does she really look like someone who's destined to have this voice?
Thank you, Ladybug. You really are miraculous.
I'm sorry, but the answer is
Every time I hear her talk and look at her face, I cringe out loud. Not only because her dialogues are badly written, but also because her voice is so uncomfortable to hear. Make it lower and I will like it. Her superheroine costume looks like shit, and I think I'm the only one here who thinks that way. Let's look back at Queen Bee. This design worked really well because the black and yellow pattern actually does resemble the pattern of an actual bee, and her hair just makes everything better. I love how Queen Bee's hair resembles a beehive. Queen Bee's design is not perfect, but really good. The same thing can be said for Cat Noir, Ryuko, Rena Rouge, the green one, and our main heroine, Vesperia. What the hell am I looking at right now? What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to represent a tiger? Those stripes resemble a tiger, right? I don't know, dude. Her black bangs, why are they black? What is that supposed to represent? I don't know, it looks cool. It doesn't need to mean anything. Okay, fine, I'll accept that. It doesn't need to mean anything. I just don't like this design, that's all. It looks kinda... especially her mask. Her mask? Her mask is the biggest reason why I don't like her design. Her mask... what's the right word? Goofy? Yeah, goofy. Her mask looks goofy every time I look at her with her mask. I can't help but chuckle. Ironically, that's the only way I can actually feel something for Zoe. Wow. Okay, let's get to it. Zoe Lee is the worst miraculous character of all time, and here are the reasons why. I know she's very nice, but do I look like I give a fuck about the character's attitude? I don't care what the character does or how he or she behaves. I only care about how they are written. And Zoe... how was she introduced? Well, her introduction sucks overall. The execution of her intro is so unbelievably forced. They introduced her as a nice girl. A really nice girl. How did I know this? Because they kept on shoving it up my ass over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and again. They kept on hyping her up to the point where I just don't want to care anymore. They never show. They just kept on fucking telling me. Let us analyze Zoe's intro in Soul Crusher. Take a look at this scene, the first time Zoe meets Mary.
Hello, Zoe. I'm Miss Walking Disaster.
After a couple of dialogues, she immediately gives Zoe her phone number. And she lets Zoe write her phone number on her fucking hand. Mary, are you fucking kidding me? You just met this woman, and you already give her your phone number? Now for those people who keep on saying that this is the nicest thing Mary has ever done, I'm here to tell you, I don't think you know what nice truly means. Helping out a stranger is nice. Giving your goddamn phone number to a complete stranger you just met and have absolutely no business with is not nice, but just downright creepy. Hey stranger, who I never met before and have no business with, here, take my phone number and you give me your phone number too. Everything takes time. Making videos takes time. Making egg fried rice takes time. Making green curry takes time. Love takes time. Friendship takes time. And to think that this woman is meant to be a role model for kids. To the parents, if you're raising a child and or children right now, heed my words. Don't ever let them be like this woman. It's fine if you let your child make friends, but please don't ever let them expose their phone numbers to them. Give them time to be real friends, okay? I really don't know why she did that. When she first met Alia, her best fucking friend forever and ever, and the first person she revealed herself to, she didn't give her her phone number. She just gave her a macaroon, which is a good start for their friendship. When she first met Julika's relative, she didn't give him her phone number. What's your excuse for giving Zoe, a complete stranger you just met today, your phone number immediately? Why did you do that? Tell me why! Tell me why! Because I want to invite her to my friends' concert. Already? Are you kidding me? You just met her today, and you already gave her an invitation and your phone number? This is such a pathetic attempt to make me think that Zoe is so awesome. Don't you think Zoe is awesome, guys? I mean, come on, she has got to be awesome. Mary, the woman that we are supposed to look up to, invited Zoe to her friend's concert and gave her her phone number during the first time they met. So she has got to be awesome, right? Right? Now let's get to this scene, where Zoe pretended to be like Trevor in front of Mary. She treated Mary like shit. Can you tell from the look in her eyes? Can you tell from the look in her eyes that she doesn't like what she's doing? Here's a better question. Can you care about her not liking what she's doing right now? If your answer is yes, then I'm very jealous. Because I can't seem to care at all due to the simple fact that she just literally came out of nowhere. There was never any build up to her character at all. And you expect me to suddenly care so much about her right now? Huh? Shut up. After Mary got bullied by Zoe, she believes that that isn't the real Zoe.
I'm sure the real Zoe is the one I met the first time.
What do you know about the real Zoe? You just met the woman today for the first time, a while ago. You haven't even hung out with her. You barely know this woman, and yet you proclaim yourself as someone who knows the real Zoe? Mary, I thought I told you to take your normal pills.
I'm sure the real Zoe is the one I met the first time.
The real Zoe. The one you met the first time. The first time is the real Zoe. Whatever, I don't blame you for your awful dialogue. You're obviously being mind-controlled by the writers, being forced to say awesome things about this Mary Sue. So sorry you had to go through this. The scene where Andre willingly talks to Zoe about her feelings like an actual parent doesn't feel right, honestly. I did not like this scene, simply because it doesn't make rational sense. I mean, he always gives Chloe, his real daughter, everything she wants. He never really acted like a true father to Chloe. He never even bothered to reason with Chloe. But Zoe? His stepdaughter? That he barely knows? I guess it's thanks to her Mary's superpowers. She controlled Andre's mind and make him act like a real parent to her. In the end, after she got purified, she says sorry, and everyone immediately accepted her apology, and immediately accepted her into their gang, even though they only met her today, even though they've never even hung out with her, not once. And also, I don't think some of these guys even know her name. Her intro sucks, because she just literally came out of nowhere. She was never ever mentioned before, never talked about, nothing. And she immediately got everything she wants during her first episode. The very definition of forced. Let's move on to Zoe's backstory. What the hell is her backstory? Zoe Lee is... as far as I know, she is someone who used to be a pretender back in NYC. She used to pretend to be someone she's not all the time, for the sake of being accepted. That's honestly an interesting backstory. But there's just one problem. I don't fucking care. Merely because of the way this backstory was told and or presented. She already revealed her backstory in Soul Crusher. And need I remind you that Soul Crusher is her very first episode. This doesn't make me want to care. And you wanna know why? Shoving Zoe's whole backstory up my ass during her first episode will bore me out, since backstories often get in the way of plotting, conflict, and organic character development. How would you expect me to care about her backstory when I don't even care about her at all? Here's a better way. Spread out Zoe's backstory throughout the whole series. Give Zoe some time. Give her time to develop and grow as a character, and then show, don't tell, show the audience her backstory. By the time it becomes relevant to the current situation Zoe's facing, and by the time I like and care about Zoe. If you want to tell me Zoe's backstory during her first episode, that's fine, as long as you don't tell the whole fucking thing. It'll lose my interest. Since I now know everything I need to know about your past life, do I still need to care after that? Give me time to like her first, and then you can show me her backstory, okay? Because I honestly don't think I want to care about a character's backstory. Specifically, a character who I never knew existed, never liked, never sympathized with, and never cared for. Overall, I don't care about Zoe's backstory because it was executed so poorly and too early, making it so goddamn uninteresting and boring. What's her personality? This is where my biggest problem with Zoe lies. Her personality. Her personality reflects who she really is. Her personality is possibly, maybe, perhaps, the only way for me to like her, let alone care about her. I'm someone who doesn't want to care about a character that just comes out of nowhere. Or maybe I can. I can care about a character that just comes out of the blue, without any reminder of his or her existence, only if the personality of that character is interesting, entertaining, and or likable. And her personality is nice. That's it. Just one personality trait. Make her more than just nice, because this really needs to stop. What needs to stop, Cyrus? This hideous picture of perfection. I can't stand her. Every time she's on screen, she puts me to sleep. She is not entertaining to watch at all. Just one personality trait? Are you fucking kidding me? Look, I'm not saying nice characters are boring all the time. Nice characters can actually be very interesting and likable. For example, Butters. Butters is very nice, and yet he's really interesting and lovable because of the way his personality was presented. They made his personality very funny.
Well, for one, I have what's called a hesiated colon, which means I sometimes can't control my sphincter. Well, nobody knows it, but sometimes I poop my pants so I have to wear a diaper to school.
Not only that, but the writers gave him more personality than just nice. Butters is sweet, naive, gullible, and can sometimes be an asshole.
There you are, mister. Just what do you think you're
Hello,
doing?
Dad! It's me, Butters!
I know that. What do you...
This is for all the times I got grounded!
My point is, a character who does nice things can be interesting if the character's personality is so much more than just nice, and if the execution is good. Zoe's personality is just nice. Nothing else. And the way her personality is executed was... She's not funny, she's not annoying, she's nothing. She's just nice and... Talking about her personality makes me sick. To think that I'm supposed to be loving her more than Chloe. How is that even possible? How can I possibly love a one-dimensional character more than a three-dimensional character? How is it possible for me to love a character that literally only has one character trait? Does she have development? Yes, she does. But that does not save her. Yeah. You heard me.
You heard me, asshole!
A character can have development, but can still be boring at the end of the day. It's nice to know that Zoe got development, but I just can't possibly care about it because I don't care about her at all. Her personality is the one thing that repels me from caring about her. Her personality is just so...
You may hate me, but I love you. And I always will, even if the whole world hates you.
Wow, that was so cheesy I can actually smell it.
Does she have flaws? Yes. Her only flaw is underestimating herself. In Queen Banana, before she becomes Vesperia, she said she's not strong enough.
I can't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Aw, you're not strong enough, huh? Fuck you. It's nice to know that she has a flaw, but that flaw is already resolved, so I guess she doesn't have any flaws anymore? Okay then. Flawless. Does she have any goals? Now this question is very important. If a character has a dream, then I would like to know what would happen. But if a character doesn't have anything to strive for, then I have no reason to fucking watch the show. So does she have any goals? Yes. Her goal is to be an actress.
At first, I wanted to be an actress.
That's cool, but tell me why.
Tell me why.
Tell me why you want to become an actress. There's actually... no reason for Zoe for wanting to achieve her dream, which is fine. Mary and Alia, they both have dreams, fashion and journalism. Even though they don't really have any reason to why they want to achieve their dreams, I was still interested because I have seen them work hard for their dreams with passion and effort. Zoe? She just says she wants to be an actress. That's it. And she is already rewarded in her second episode. For what reason? Nothing but character hype. Is she overpowered? I think she is because she already masters her superpowers during the first time she uses it. Ladybug and Cat Noir, at least they were morons when they first have their powers. Even after the first episode, they still have problems using their powers, which is great. But this woman? Already a master and no problems with her superpower usage. What the hell? Has she already done this kind of shit? I don't think so, because she never mentioned it during her backstory telling. Bottom line, Zoe is a Mary Sue, because I really can't see any reason why she's not. She's so beautiful, she's so flawless, she has the personality of a cardboard box, her sad backstory is just there, her goal in life is uninteresting, and she already masters her superpowers during the first time she uses it. She's a Mary Sue. Mary Sues are always perfect in everything in their life, which makes them so boring as hell. Being bored to death is even worse than being annoyed to death. And also, notice how I said the words execution, executed, and presented so many times while I was talking about Zoe. That really indicates how important a character's execution is. Zoe's execution is overall not bad, not good. It's somewhere in between. And that area is called boring. Zoe Lee is perfectly boring. Boringly perfect.
Perfect in every way!
What's even worse is that I can't hate her because I can't really find any reason to hate her. She's just so nice. A perfectly nice woman who did absolutely nothing wrong.
There, share it with your kids.
Wow, but don't you want to keep some for your family?
Nah, they prefer sour to sweets.
Yeah, you're so nice and sensitive too, I can't even hate you!
Zoe, you're so perfect that it makes me want to rain on your parade until you swell up, turn brown, and rot. I think what Cyrus is trying to say is that you are so perfect, Zoe, it kind of makes us wish for your downfall. Zoe, you are a sweet woman, but you're a terrible character. I swear, I'm not lying when I say I wouldn't feel anything if the writers are planning on completely deleting her from the canon. Because I really don't care about Zoe. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actually done talking about her. Zoe is much better than Chloe as a matter of fact. When it comes to being a person, but when it comes to being a character, here's why Chloe is a billion times better. Round 1, backstory. Zoe and Chloe's backstory are a bit similar, but here's why Chloe's backstory is a lot more interesting. The first time we see Chloe, she just acted like Trevor Phillips, a massive, insufferable douchebag who loves Adrian. And she kept on acting like that throughout the whole first season. They didn't reveal or imply her backstory yet, which is a good thing. It's a really good thing that they didn't decide to shove everything up my ass already. It's a really good thing to take things slowly. In Season 2, her backstory is first revealed in Despair Bear. What makes this so good is the fact that this was shown right after her conflict with Adrian started. Giving Chloe a conflict with Adrian's friendship and then showing a backstory explaining the depth of their friendship will make me care so much. I care about the conflict that's happening right now because this backstory made me realize that their friendship is something very important to them. And I care about the backstory itself because I am very familiar with him and her. Now that, my friends, is how you properly show a character's backstory. Let your audience be familiar with the character for a while, and then show, don't tell, show his or her backstory by the time it becomes relevant to the character's present-day conflict. There are many other ways to tell a character's backstory, and you're free to choose whatever you want. I'm just saying that this is my all-time favorite way to show a character's backstory. Chloe's backstory is not really that special, but I still love it because of the way they present her backstory. Zoe, all they did is tell her backstory during her first episode. And that's it. They didn't really do anything else. They didn't give her backstory any depth, nothing. Zoe's backstory is interesting, but the execution was... That's why I don't like it. Point goes to Chloe, and spoiler alert, every point goes to Chloe. Round 2, personality. Obviously, Chloe wins this round. I have seen all of the Zoe episodes, and so far, I can confirm that she is literally nothing but nice, and protective, and humble, and sweet. Every time I try to describe her, it's like... It feels like... It's like I'm sleepwalking. And there's honestly nothing more to say about her personality. Nothing interesting. Point goes to Chloe because not only does she have more personality, but also because her personality is quite frankly a lot more interesting and a lot more fun to talk about. Round 3, importance. Let me ask you something. Why does Zoe exist? What the hell is her purpose? To my knowledge, she exists purely for replacing Chloe as Queen Bee and to make Chloe look bad. Would anything change if she never existed? A lot of you guys say no, including me. My answer is hell nah. They made her so they can ruin Chloe. They already did that in Miracle Queen. So what in the fucking hell is the point of ruining her even more? I have no fucking idea. This adds nothing to the plot. Chloe is undeniably a lot more important than Zoe because she has contributed a lot to the show. She caused a lot of problems, and trust me, That is a good thing. If there are no problems happening right now, then we wouldn't have a show. She's one of the characters that made Miraculous very interesting to watch. Zoe? No. Point goes to Chloe. Round 4, entertainment value. Time to end this battle with the most important round. Yeah, I know, it's only 4 rounds. I don't need any more rounds because this says it all. For me, a fictional character of a TV show that has a goal to achieve has 2 extremely important jobs to do. Move the plot and entertain the audience. If a character does both of these things, then that character has good writing. But if a character only does one of these things, bad writing. In my opinion. If a character only entertains the audience but doesn't move the plot forward, then you're just wasting my goddamn time. If a character moves the plot forward but doesn't entertain the audience, then I have no reason to fucking care. Zoe Lee does exactly that. She moves the plot forward very well, that's for sure, but as indicated before, she is extraordinarily boring. She doesn't make me feel anything. Even when she's Vesperia, she's so boring. For something like this to work, you just need to make me like her, or be interested in her. I don't really need to fully agree with her beliefs or motivations. I just need to feel something, anything for her. Chloe Bourgeois gets this right. Chloe moves the plot really well, and she entertains the audience so much. Yes, Chloe does a lot of bad things, but at least her bad actions are portrayed as bad, and she makes you feel emotions. She annoys you, she angers you, she makes you think that ordering her doll online is as much fun as ordering a sex toy online. Even if those emotions are negative, at least you feel something for her, which is called being entertained, and that's what matters. Even though Chloe does a lot of bad things, at least she makes you feel human. I think I can say the same thing for Mary. I hate Mary so much, but I need to give her credit for making me feel human. Even though I truly hate the way she's written, at least she makes me feel alive. She makes me want to know what the hell is going to happen in the future, and I thank her for that. You suck, Mary, but I thank you so much for making me feel alive. And yet, this is a character who did nothing wrong and who is very nice. Very, very, very nice. Some fans would actually say, the nicest character that has ever existed in the entire history of Miraculous Ladybug. And yet I feel absolutely nothing for her. Because she's just so goddamn perfect. She makes me feel like I want to stop watching TV and just get back to work. Honestly, nothing more to say. Point goes to Chloe, my queen. Call her a jerk all you want, call her an asshole all you want, call her bad all you want, call her irredeemable all you want, call her racist all you want! In the end, it's never going to change the fact that Chloe Bourgeois is indeed a much better character than Zoe Lee. Simply because there's so much more going on with Chloe. Being a piece of garbage is much better than being a piece of blank. Zoe is better than Chloe when it comes to being a person, but which one really matters more? Of course being a character, because that's what they are. Characters. Bottom line, Chloe is better than Zoe on almost every aspect. Chloe is a lot more entertaining, interesting, important, and quite frankly, has better writing. I seriously cannot see any reason why they had to waste her and then replace her with a boring-ass Mary Sue who is literally nothing but nice and sweet. I seriously can't see any reason why they didn't redeem her in the first place. And I seriously can't see any reason why they gave Zoe everything she wants immediately during her first episode. Because that's basically how everything in this show works, right? Nice character, you deserve all of the spotlight, all of the glory, all of the friends, all of the fame, all of the love, and all of the superpowers. Mean character, you deserve to be left behind the dust. Forget about the fact that the mean character has more personality than the nice character. Forget about the fact that the mean character is a lot more fun to watch and talk about than the nice character. Hell, forget about the fact that the mean character actually has so much potential to redeem and change into a nice character. Forget about all of those things, because in the end, she's mean and did a lot of mean things, so redemption is impossible for her. Just imagine this. Imagine if the same thing happened to Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. Just imagine that. Imagine if his development got thrown out the window, became an asshole again, and then they decided to create a Gary Stu out of nowhere and use that Gary Stu as a replacement for Steve. If that would happen to Steve, then what the hell is the point of giving him development in the first place? Which brings me to the most important question of this video. What the actual hell is the point of all this? Huh? What? What is the point of all this? What is the point of making so many episodes dedicated to making Chloe good, then completely retconning her development by making her join sides with Gabriel when you already had Lila for that, and then replacing her with a character that has the personality of a cardboard box? What is the point of doing all of this and claiming that this has already been planned from the start and bully anyone who didn't like it? What is the point? What the actual hell is the point of all this? You do realize that you just wasted your goddamn time making and writing all of these episodes because right now, all of them are irrelevant. You can literally rewrite Season 2, make Zoe the Queen Bee of Season 2, and nothing will change. You can make Lila Rossi the true final boss of Miracle Queen and nothing will change. You can completely delete Chloe now, and nothing will change. That's what you want, right? You want to replace her, right? You already accomplished your mission, so go ahead and delete her from the canon. You don't need her anymore, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just joking. Maybe he's just trying to hide spoilers from future episodes. Maybe they are planning on building up to something. Maybe they will properly give Chloe a development. Maybe they will plan on making Chloe good in the end. If that's true, then, maybe fucking then, will they earn a tiny fragile speck of respect from me? Who am I kidding? That simply cannot happen. If that will happen, then it would be the end of the world. This has nothing to do with Zoe, but I really need to clear things up once and for all. A lot of people kept on telling me again, and again and again and again and again and again, that this is just a kid's show. Like, dude, why do you keep on reminding me that? Why do you keep on reminding me that it's just a kid's show? I'm very well aware that it's made for kids. I know that since I first watched this show back in 2019. So tell me why.
Now number 5.
Tell me, why do you keep on reminding me that it's just a kid's show? Because that's a good excuse for its bad writing? Here's the truth. I don't fucking care. I don't care who this show is made for. I don't care if this is made for kids, made for teens, made for adults, made for seniors, made for dogs. Shut up! Made for kids, not made for kids. A TV show with bad writing is bad. Simple as that. Okay? Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is a TV show made for kids, and it's actually a pretty good one. Why? Because the writing is good, it's consistent, understandable, and acceptable. Unlike this shit. Here are more examples of actual good TV shows made for kids. Spectacular Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series, Teen Titans, the original, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Avatar the Last Motherfucking Airbender. And there's just so much more. Just because it's a kid's show, that doesn't mean that bad writing can be excused. A TV show or a movie with bad writing is bad.
Why do you care so much about the writing?
I care so much about the writing because the writing is the heart, the core, the internal organ of movies and TV shows. But not video games. The writing is a movie and a TV show's entirety. It's what makes them whole. Miraculous has atrocious animation, but I can honestly give that a pass if the writing is there. But it's not! The writing is so inconsistent and just downright terrible. And also, using the "it's made for kids" excuse just makes everything worse. This show is such an awful influence on children. It teaches really wrong lessons to kids. Bad people can never change. If you do bad things, you'll never change. Reasoning with people is never a good way. Bottom line, this is an awful kids show because it has terrible writing and it acts like a horrible influence on children. So guys, if you're going to keep on commenting this, go ahead. I won't stop you. Just please don't forget to remind yourselves that you're all just wasting your time. You hate Miraculous, why do you keep on watching it? If you don't know the answer to that, then that only means one thing. You're one of those people who comments on videos all the time, instead of actually watching the damn video itself. This question has been asked way too many times. And you wanna know why I never answer them? Because I already did! Miraculous Loserbug has always been an addicting show to watch. I know it's bad, I know I hate it, but that's what makes it so interesting. It's so bad it's good. I'm still going to keep on watching this shit show simply because I'm curious about what's going to happen next. Next time, watch before judging, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys now understand. In conclusion, Zoe Lee is a pathetic excuse of a character, and an even more pathetic excuse of a replacement for Queen Bee. I just can't sympathize with her, relate to her, like her, hate her, feel anything for her. Feeling nothing for a character is possibly the worst TV experience ever. Well, I can't really fully judge her right now. I still haven't seen everything. This show is still not done. Fuck me. So I hope they will improve Zoe as the series goes on. If you really want me to like her, then give her more personality, give her more conflicts, give her more flaws, make her backstory more interesting and relevant, make her struggle more, make her more important to the overall plot, make her more than just Chloe 2.0. If you're going to do all of those things in the future, then I think I will reconsider my thoughts about this woman. So please, don't let me down.
Don't let me down!
But for now, I'm going to give Zoe the Guinness World Record for the worst Miraculous character ever. Congratulations. As for Chloe, I just have one thing to say to you.
This isn't over, baby, don't believe a word this.
Am I still going to keep on watching Miraculous? Stupid question. Of course I'm still going to keep on watching for 8 reasons. 1. I want to know what else is going to happen to Chloe. Where is she going to go from here? 2. I want to see and know more of Adrian. 3. Remember Natalie? Where is she? How is she? 4. If you guys remember the worst TV special ever, oh, sorry, then you know that Kaylin is pregnant. Where's her baby? Is it ever mentioned again? Or is this just another case of lazy writing? They just show this and do nothing else. Or maybe not. Maybe her baby is going to appear somewhere in season 4 or future seasons. I want to see her baby. And her husband. Who the fuck is her husband? 5. People are still requesting me to watch Miraculous, so I might as well keep on going. 6. I want to see my waifu again. 7. I really want to know how this show will end. Will it have a happy ending? Will it have a sad ending? Will it have a bittersweet ending? Will it have an ending at all? Or will it just get cancelled? I really want to know. Lastly, number 8, and the biggest reason why I still want to keep on watching Miraculous. Felix is coming back, baby! Attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way that she shows me. I don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in how. What do you want?
Finally, we can relate. Our side by side is vain. I knew all along we'd find some way to communicate.